This winter was unusually long. We had snow in April and even some very cold weather in March, and I really couldn't wait for the spring to come. However, the long winter did allow us to finish a project for the cats. We've always wanted to build them a cat wall where they can just jump around and be crazy, and since we're no longer renting, we finally can. We had some branches left over from a tree we cut down last year, and we planned to build around them. I wanted the shelves to be pretty as well, so we got some boards, sanded them, and painted them so that they match the rest of the room. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It looks good in the room, and most importantly, the cats absolutely love it. Nature woke up with the arrival of spring. It feels so good to go for a walk and see all the blossoms and green, especially after such a long winter. All sorts of adorable creatures began to appear everywhere as well, and I enjoy catching glimpses of them on our walks. Foraging for nettle is one of my favorite things to do in the spring. My grandma used to take me on forest walks where we would pick nettle, and she would tell me stories, and I just keep asking question after question about the forest plant and animal life. It's a cherished memory that always makes me smile. She used to tell me that eating nettle after the winter is a great way to help your body recharge, and I always make sure to pick enough to dry for tea and have some leftover to cook with. Wash it to remove dust and bugs before boiling it or drying it for tea. The boiled nettle can be frozen for later use. My favorite nettle recipe is a nettle cheese roll, and it's quite simple. For this recipe you will need 4 eggs, 150 milliliters of yogurt, 15 grams of baking powder, salt to taste, 50 milliliters of olive oil, 100 grams of buckwheat flour, and 100 grams of spelt flour, and around a tablespoon or 2 of cooked nettle. Cut the boiled nettle into small pieces. separate the eggs. Hand mix the egg yolks with salt, yogurt, olive oil, and add the dry ingredients. Stir in the nettle last. Add a pinch of salt to the egg whites and mix them until stiff peaks form. Gently fold the yolk mixture into the egg whites in batches. Transfer to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. You can work on the filling while that bakes. Combine 400 grams of cottage cheese with 100 grams of Greek yogurt and season with salt to taste. Roll the dough while it's still hot and set it aside to cool. Add the filling after it has cooled and refrigerate overnight. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. I really appreciate your support.